All right, ladies and gentlemen, totally enjoy the show. So I find that sometimes people will videotape me when I'm out in public, and I'm like, yes, I understand. Obviously, I'm going to be huge. I'm going to be famous, and people are like, that's what they want. They want to videotape me now while I'm not famous. So then it's like they get ahead. I'm look famous, and when I'm famous, I'm just going to look the same. So they want to get the video ahead of time. And I'm just like, I'm just like, whatever, I'm just like, I mean, obviously it's their cell phone, they're going to videotape whatever they videotape. I don't like it usually. I would like them to respect me, but I mean, you can't do anything. People have cell phones, like, they have all these cell phones, they have all this technology. You can't really stop it, really. You can't be like, oh no, what are you doing? But you just kind of think, well, what are you going to do about it? But you just find it silly. I know it's like I'm gonna be huge, I'm gonna be a celebrity, but you never really, you don't think of yourself as a Britney type where people are filming you at random. You just think of yourself as like an ordinary person. I've never grown up famous. I was always an ordinary person. So for me, it just seems really silly, that people are videotaping me doing whatever. And I'm just like, I don't know, it just seems silly. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's like the whole Hollywood thing where you're famous and people value you and want your picture and all this. I just find that to be, irrelevant to me because I'm a very natural person. I'm a very kind of like live for the moment, love people that I know, not think of myself as a celebrity. I never really have, right? So even though I'm huge, well, I'm not huge, I'm not famous yet, but I'm going to be famous and I'm going to be huge, I just feel like I'm just an ordinary person. So it just seems silly to me that people are videotaping me and be like, hey, you're awesome and stuff. But I just find, it happens and you just have to deal with it. But I mean, personally for me, if it didn't happen, I'd be happier. But I mean, what can I do about it? Really, I don't know. You can't really control it, and it's not like it really affects you when you're out. When you see celebrities getting filmed and stuff by the paparazzi and all that, you don't really think much of anything. You just think, because I have judgments about celebrities in general, about their talents, about what they do, whether they're better or worse than they were before, and so you don't really think, what it's like for them to have the paparazzi chase them. You just judge them like everybody else. But when it happens to you, you're just like, oh my god, I never knew it was all in you, darling, to do that to me because you didn't think that I was going to be like that. But anyway, totally enjoy now. But it's funny because I'm not a celebrity, and I do these things like audition for The Voice and all this, and I'm just like, they don't even give me a second look, but it seems like everybody else that knows me knows I'm gonna be huge, and I'm just like, oh my god, darlings, or they know of me, or know me, and they think, hey, you're gonna be huge, of course you're gonna be huge, why not film you, whatever, we're gonna film you because you're gonna be big and famous, we want the money, well, and that's, for me, I mean, obviously I'd rather they didn't film me, I'd rather they did not make that kind of decision, but if they're going to, and I'm not really, I mean, if they're going to make the money that they're going to make, and, it's kind of good in a way for them because maybe there are a lot of people that won't have money because of me. Not because of me, but because they won't have money, so at least they're getting money somehow, right, darlings? And, it's like, I mean, but I just don't, for me, I'd rather they didn't film me, but I mean, what am I going to do about it? I'm not going to be upset. I mean, it's not something I can control. And, it's flattering in a sense, but you're just like, I'm not a celebrity yet. I mean, wait till I'm a celebrity, darlings. But people want to get ahead. They think, hey, this person's going to be huge. They want to be like, hey, you're going to be huge. We want to get a film of you, videotape of you, all that. And I do think you might have